Shafted.
Tell me what Shafted is. What is it?
Shafted is a performance which we made last year for our friend Dan, who is one of my best friends, and I've known him for 10 years, and Dan's had HIV for about 8 years now, and he was getting really bored of having to tell people and them getting really upset, and he wanted a way of telling everyone that didn't know in one go, which would be like a celebration and which would say something about him. So we kind of came up with it in the pub, and then it actually happened. You know, we were joking about, wouldn't it be brilliant if you could come out as having HIV by being blasted out of a massive pink penis. And then we actually made the pink penis, and then we did this show last year in a church for like family and friends and people that he knew, and for a lot of them it was actually how they found out he had HIV. This time I'm an arrogant doctor who's the one that tells Dan he's got HIV but doesn't really listen to him. And then I play one of Dan's friends in a pub scene, and then I play a glamour girl in the quiz show, which involves dancing. Getting together with all your mates and their mates as a big group, and putting something on yourselves, and just feeling the energy of the creative energy of just being together and seeing that we've all got these little talents and laughing at each other and just creating that energy, really. Well, the original aim of Shafted was, it was pretty simple. We had for Dan to come out as having HIV, and then after the show we thought that actually that model could be repeated, and we could take Shafted to other places and help other people, have other people as the star of the show, and they could also come out as having HIV to their friends and family, and whatever they want to do it, we could redesign it around them.
My dad's looking at me, he's like, son, positive for what? I'm HIV positive. I'm HIV positive. Oh, and just looking back, thinking of the look in his face just vividly shattered and crumbled, and I couldn't bear to look at him. Shafted is, at the moment, it's a show in a wide body of activism. We've got a show in the Arches in 3/4 of an hour, which is really exciting, and it's on the 25th anniversary, the whole show and the activism around it, on the 25th anniversary of a group called ACT UP. ACT UP stands for AIDS Coalition to Unleash Power, which was an incredible, inspiring grassroots movement in the 80s and 90s, and still around, but it started in the 80s and 90s, to combat and challenge the HIV/AIDS crisis. And so we're paying tribute to them and bringing it into the modern day as well, amongst many other things, but that's probably good for now. I think fun and creativity and causing mayhem is central to a lot of reasons why we commit to activism, because it's about inspiring, creating life, things which make us want to feel alive rather than like dead-end, monotonous capitalist processes which we can easily slip into. So fun is an essential part of it. Because it's a serious issue, with serious issues you can either treat them in a very serious way, or you can try and make it more digestible. And having fun isn't trivialising things either. It's just a way of processing the information. The primary aim is to stop the cuts to services, the HIV education and prevention services across the UK, which are as part of the austerity cuts. As we talk about in the show, it's looking at the statistics. So there's 3 reasons for that aim: rising transmission levels, the cuts to services, and the general belief that it was resolved in the 80s, you know, when Mark Fowler walked out of EastEnders. So for all these reasons, we've got to put it up the agenda again. So yeah, we're not going to stop doing shows, doing actions, occupations, writing, movement building, everything that we need to do until our mission is completed of stopping the cuts to services. And that's domestically, but internationally is making sure that the HIV/AIDS epidemic is stopped within our lifetimes. That there is a cure to AIDS, which I personally believe is out there already. But there's a lot of talk and not enough action.